From the very beginning, you have felt it deep within, an unshakable awareness that you are different, a knowing that sets you apart from those around you. You do not think like others. You do not feel like others. You do not belong where others find comfort. The conversations that excite them bore you. The paths they follow seem empty, lacking meaning or purpose. You have tried to fit in, to walk their road, to embrace the same desires, yet no matter how much you attempt to conform, something within you resists. Why is that? Why does the world seem foreign to you? Why does your spirit feel misplaced in a system that does not move as you do? Because, chosen one, you were never meant to fit in. You were never designed to blend into the crowd. There is a fire inside of you, a calling, a purpose, a divine mark that refuses to be extinguished. You sense things that others do not. You see beyond the veil. You know, without explanation, that you are not like them. You were made to stand apart. You were destined to walk a different path. The world may try to convince you otherwise. It may attempt to mold you, suppress you, and make you believe that you are just like everyone else. But deep down you know the truth. You have always known the truth. If this message is stirring something within you, it is not by accident. It is because your spirit is bearing witness to a reality you have long sensed but could not fully grasp until now. This message is for you, but it is also for others like you. Take a moment to like and share this video, ensuring that every chosen one who needs this truth can receive it. And if you want to continue this journey, if you want to unlock more of the mysteries that have been placed within you, subscribe to this channel now. Every day we will dive deeper. Every day you will receive the wisdom and confirmation you have been waiting for. This is your time. Step into it. If you are not 100% human, then what are you? That question may challenge everything you have been taught, but if you listen closely, your spirit already knows the answer. Since the beginning of time, there have been those set apart. Those whose origins are not solely of this world. You have felt it, the way your mind moves differently, the way your soul longs for something beyond what is seen. This is not a coincidence. It is not imagination. It is because you were never meant to be confined to the limits of this earthly realm. Your spirit carries something ancient, something divine, something that the world does not understand, and that, chosen one, is why you have never truly belonged. The Bible itself speaks of this mystery. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion." Genesis 1:26. To be made in his image means that you are not just flesh and blood, you are spirit first. Your DNA carries more than human genetics. It carries the imprint of divinity, the breath of the Almighty. This is why you see what others do not, why you dream beyond what is possible, why your soul is restless, longing for something greater. It is because your true nature was never meant to be bound by the limitations of this world. But the world has lied to you. It has told you that you are just like everyone else, that you must fit into its mold. It has tried to suppress the power inside you, to make you forget who you are. Yet deep within, you know the truth. You were never meant to follow the crowd. You were never meant to walk the same path as those who are blind to the greater reality. You were made to rise above, to awaken, to step into your true identity. If this resonates with you, it is because your spirit remembers. Take a moment to like and share this message so others can be reminded of who they are. And if you are ready to unlock more of the truth within you, subscribe now, because this is only the beginning. If you are made in the image of God, if you carry his divine imprint, then why does the world not recognize you? Why do you feel like a stranger among those who seem so comfortable in the ways of this world? The answer is simple. You are not of this world. Your body may have been born on this earth, but your spirit was birthed elsewhere. This is why you have always felt different, Why, no matter how much you try to fit in, something inside you resists. The conversations that thrill others bore you. The ambitions they chase seem meaningless to you. You were never meant to follow their path because your calling is higher, your purpose greater, and your spirit too expansive to be confined by the limitations of this world. Jesus himself confirmed this truth when he said, "They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world." John 17:16. He was speaking of his chosen ones, those who, like him, were sent into this world but do not belong to it. There are two kinds of people walking the earth: those who are of the world, bound by its systems, ruled by what they see and hear, and those who are not of the world, those whose spirits respond to a different call, whose existence is guided by something higher. If you are listening to these words and they resonate within you, it is because you are part of that second group. You are not just flesh, you are spirit. You are not just here to survive. You are here to fulfill a purpose beyond what the world can comprehend. This realization is both a gift and a challenge. The world will not embrace you because it cannot understand what it does not control. But you were not created for acceptance. You were created for greatness. Do not shrink back. Do not silence the fire inside you. Step fully into who you are meant to be. Like and share this message with others who need this reminder, and subscribe now to continue awakening the truth within you. When something does not belong in a place, it becomes obvious. Imagine a lion walking through a busy city street. It does not fit in, nor does it belong there. The people around it will react with fear, confusion, or even hostility. They will try to control it, restrain it, and put it in a cage because it is not one of them. Chosen one, this is why you face resistance in this world. This is why people misunderstand you, reject you, and try to force you into a mold you were never meant to fit. No matter how much you try to blend in, something always sets you apart. The rejection you have faced is not a curse, it is confirmation. You are not like the others, and you were never meant to be. The world recognizes that you are different, even if it cannot explain why. It senses that you do not belong, and because of this, it will try to break you. It will try to force you to conform, to question your identity, and to abandon your calling. But do not fall for the deception. The resistance you face is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of your power. You are not struggling because you are lost. You are struggling because you have been found. The enemy does not attack what does not threaten him, and darkness will always fight against the light. This is why you have faced opposition, why the road has been difficult, and why it seems like no one truly understands you. But know this, the very thing that makes you different is the proof of who you are. So rise up and embrace it. Stop trying to fit into a world that was never meant to contain you. Stop seeking approval from people who were never designed to understand you. Walk in confidence, knowing that your difference is your greatest strength. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs this reminder. And if you have not yet subscribed, do so now to receive more powerful content that will awaken the truth within you every day. Now that you understand why you feel different, the question is, how do you live in a world that does not recognize you? The answer is simple. Stop trying to fit in. You were never meant to blend in with the crowd. You were meant to stand out. Stop seeking validation from a world that does not understand your calling. The world will never accept what it cannot control, and it will always resist those who carry the light. John 15:19 states, "If you were of the world would love you as its own. But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you." This means that your rejection is a sign of your divine selection. Instead of letting it discourage you, let it empower you to fully embrace your purpose. Guard your spirit at all costs. The world will try to corrupt you, to dull your fire, and to make you forget who you are. You must protect yourself from distractions, temptations, and the lies designed to pull you away from your true identity. Proverbs 4:23 reminds us, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Be mindful of what you consume, what you watch, listen to, and the company you keep. Not everything that is permissible is beneficial. The more you surround yourself with truth, the stronger your spirit will become. Most importantly, walk in authority. Your words shape your reality, so speak with conviction. Stop speaking weakness and defeat. Instead, declare life, power, and destiny over yourself. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Your voice carries divine weight, and what you declare has the power to shift atmospheres. If you speak fear, you will live in fear. If you speak faith, you will walk in faith. So, speak boldly and claim the truth of who you are. If this message resonates with you, share it with others who need this reminder. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to receive more messages that strengthen and awaken your spirit every day. Walking in your true identity means stepping into a life of unwavering faith. The world relies on sight, but you are called to rely on revelation. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Faith is what separates the chosen from those who conform to the world's limitations. It is knowing that even when nothing makes sense, God is still in control. Faith is stepping forward even when the path is unclear. It is moving ahead even when fear tells you to stand still. The enemy wants to keep you trapped in doubt because he knows that a person who fully walks in faith cannot be controlled. When you truly trust in God, you break free from fear, anxiety, and hesitation. You no longer operate by what the world says is possible. You operate by the power of divine alignment. Staying connected to the source is the key to maintaining your strength. Your power does not come from this world, it comes from above. If you disconnect from God, you will feel empty, powerless, and lost. Jesus said in John 15:05, "Apart from me, you can do nothing." That means your ability to overcome, to walk in victory, and to fulfill your purpose depends on your connection to Him. Spend time in prayer, meditate on His Word, and surround yourself with people who are also aligned with the kingdom. The enemy will try to distract you with noise, temptation, and negativity to pull you away from your source of strength. Do not let him succeed. The moment you stay connected to God, you will find that you no longer have to fight for every breakthrough. Your life will naturally align with divine favor. Now is the time to stop second-guessing who you are. You are not meant to struggle under the weight of doubt. You were created to walk in confidence, knowing that you are chosen, set apart, and anointed for a divine purpose. Stand firm, knowing that your faith is what activates the power of God in your life. If this message speaks to your spirit, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another word of encouragement. Stay strong, stay faithful, and walk boldly in your calling. Living in divine confidence means understanding that your strength does not come from your own abilities, but from the unshakable foundation of God's promises. When you walk in faith and stay connected to the source, you begin to see the evidence of God's hand guiding your life. The struggles that once seemed overwhelming no longer have power over you. The doubts that once held you back lose their grip. Instead, you move forward with boldness, knowing that every step you take is ordered by the Lord. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Psalm 37:23. This confidence is not arrogance. It is a deep spiritual assurance that God's favor is upon you. When you embrace your true identity, you no longer question whether you are worthy. You know that you are chosen. But walking in confidence also means standing firm when opposition arises. The world will try to shake you. People will doubt you. Even those closest to you may not understand your journey. But remember, when God calls you, He equips you. You do not need validation from the world. Your approval comes from God alone. This is why it is critical to guard your spirit. Protect your heart from negativity, fear, and distractions that try to pull you away from your purpose. Proverbs 4:23 reminds us, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Surround yourself with truth, with people who strengthen your faith, and with words that remind you of who you are. When you do this, you will find that no matter what obstacles arise, you are unshaken because you stand on the solid rock of God's Word. Now is the time to step forward with fearless faith. Stop hesitating, stop doubting, stop waiting for permission from the world. You were created to lead, to impact, to walk in victory. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video, leave a comment declaring "I walk in divine confidence," and subscribe to this channel for more powerful messages that will strengthen your faith. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Keep walking boldly in your calling. Walking in divine confidence is not just about knowing who you are. It is about living in alignment with God's purpose for your life. When you understand that you are set apart, you begin to move differently. Your choices reflect your calling. Your words carry authority. Your actions shift the atmosphere around you. But with this level of awareness comes responsibility. The world will not always celebrate your growth. In fact, many will resist it. Darkness is always threatened by light, and when you begin to shine, you expose what is hidden. This is why you must stay spiritually alert. Be sober, be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. The enemy does not attack those who are no threat. If you are facing opposition, it is because your purpose is powerful. Yet, no matter how fierce the resistance, you must not shrink back. Chosen ones are not meant to live in fear. You were not called to blend in, but to stand out. The moment you stop seeking the world's approval, you step into true freedom. You no longer need validation from people who do not understand your journey. Instead, you walk with an unshakable assurance that God's favor is upon you. This is why faith is your greatest weapon. Hebrews 11:6 declares, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him." Faith activates the supernatural. It moves mountains, opens doors, and makes the impossible. So, rise up, walk in the fullness of your calling, speak with authority, move with purpose. No longer allow fear or doubt to hold you back. The world needs what you carry, and now is the time to step boldly into your destiny. If this message speaks to you, share it with someone who needs encouragement. Like this video, comment "I stand in faith," and subscribe for more revelations that will strengthen your spirit. Your time is now. Step forward in boldness. The path of a chosen one is not for the faint of heart. Walking in divine confidence and standing in faith means you will face trials, resistance, and seasons of testing. But do not be discouraged. These challenges are not meant to break you, but to refine you. When God sets you apart, he also prepares you for the weight of your calling. Every struggle, every moment of opposition is a tool in his hands, shaping you into the person you were destined to become. James 1:2-3 reminds us, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." What you endure today is strengthening you for tomorrow's breakthrough. The enemy will try to convince you that your struggles are signs of failure, that your hardships mean you are alone. But that is a lie. If anything, opposition is proof that you are moving in the right direction. The devil does not waste time attacking those who are already lost. He comes after those who carry the light. Yet no attack can stop what God has already ordained. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn." When you stand in faith, rooted in God's promises, you become untouchable. The fire may come, but it will not consume you. The storm may rage, but it will not break you. So keep pressing forward. Do not let temporary trials shake your eternal calling. Instead, use them as fuel to rise even higher. This world will try to silence you, to make you question your purpose, but stand firm. Walk with the confidence of one who knows their destiny is sealed by heaven. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs encouragement. Like this video, comment "I will not be shaken," and subscribe to stay connected with more life-changing truths. Your breakthrough is near. Stay strong, stay faithful, and keep moving forward. When you walk as a chosen one, fully aware of your divine identity, something shifts. not only within you but also in the atmosphere around you. Your presence carries weight. Your words hold power. Your faith moves mountains. The world may not understand this, but those with spiritual discernment will recognize it. When Jesus walked the earth, he did not have to announce who he was. His presence, his wisdom, and his authority spoke for him. Likewise, when you align with your divine calling, you do not need to seek validation from others. The evidence of God's power in your life will be undeniable. That is why the enemy works so hard to make you doubt yourself, to keep you distracted, discouraged, and disconnected from your true purpose. But today, you must decide. Will you shrink back, or will you rise? The Bible tells us in Romans 8:19, "For the creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed." This means the world is waiting for you to step into your purpose. There are people you are meant to impact, lives you are meant to change, and battles you are meant to win. Not just for yourself, but for the generations to come. When you fully embrace who you are, you become a beacon of light in a world filled with darkness. Your faith, your obedience, and your unwavering commitment to God's will create ripple effects that go beyond what you can see. This is your time. No more hesitation. No more fear. You were not placed here to blend in. You were sent to stand out. The fire inside you was never meant to be hidden. It was meant to ignite others. So walk boldly, speak with authority, and move with purpose. If this message has confirmed something deep within your spirit, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video as an act of faith, comment "I will rise," and subscribe to stay connected with more revelations that will empower you on this journey. The time is now. Step fully into who you were created to be. In today's world, it's easy to feel lost, misunderstood, or even discouraged, but remember this: you were not created to fit in, you were chosen to stand out. The challenges you face are not signs of failure, but proof that you carry something powerful inside you. When you align yourself with God's calling, you step into a life of purpose, confidence, and divine guidance. No longer will you seek approval from the world, because you will know that your validation comes from the Creator Himself. To apply this truth in your daily life, start by guarding your spirit. Be mindful of what you consume, the voices you listen to, and the influences that shape your thinking. Speak life over yourself. Words have power. Declare victory, not defeat. Surround yourself with people who uplift your faith, not those who drain it. And most importantly, stay connected to God through prayer, worship, and His Word. If this message resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs encouragement. Like this video, comment "I am chosen," and subscribe to the ChosenOne YouTube channel for daily wisdom and divine inspiration. Your journey is just beginning. Walk boldly in your calling